Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Thanks for being here. We got rid of the type something here, which I didn't even realize was on a video. I was like, what is this? And I didn't know what it was, and I didn't check the things. So that's the reason why the past videos have been a little screwed up, as I explained in a previous video. But that issue is resolved. Hopefully no issues in this one. It's, things I didn't know that I needed to know. My daughter's up, and she's still on the prowl. So, apologies for that. If you're a parent, you know how it is. One thing I didn't do is I didn't do GAC. If you see that we're lacking on energy, it's because we didn't do our afternoon refresh. And afternoon refresh is usually when I do a GAC. But we had taken the kids over to my in-laws, and so the wife was cleaning, and I was offering to help, and she, my wife happens to be she wants help, but I don't do it right, which it's not that I don't want to do it right. It's just that she wants it done a specific way. And, she's a person who can't even with a mess. And it was just bothering her because we hadn't had a chance to clean the house since we got back from our vacation last week. And it was just getting to her, so she needed the kids to go over to grandparents for a few hours, which turned into 7 hours. Because when she finally did get done cleaning, so I took the kids over there at 1, and she had been cleaning for probably at least 2 hours by that point. And then she cleaned for another 3 hours. And then, so I get to watch an entire baseball game, which I really do. And I'm just sitting down there, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to go do reset. But if I would have gone upstairs, it would have been like I was abandoning her. So I'm like, let's not do that. So I just was like, you know what? We won't worry about GSC. I totally forgot GSC was going on. Or else I would have or at least I would have tried to make it upstairs. But I didn't. So it just didn't work out. But yeah, the girl's down the hall. You'll probably end up hearing her because I'm not sure that excuse me. I don't even know what that was. Came out of nowhere. But I'm not sure that the cleaning software is going to get all of her audio off of the video, even though it will clean it. But oh my gosh. So we're at the point now where we need to finish this piece for what's his face? And then as it happens, we need the exact same piece for Bam. So we got 2 of these. But we're just waiting, and while we're waiting for it, they happen to be all of those pieces happen to be campaign energy, and then this is fleet energy. So that's what we're doing, is we're splitting our, I'm coming over here, starting to work on Newt while I try to finish Sidious and Bam. Not necessarily in that order, but probably in that order. And then, of course, after we finish them, we'll come over and we'll start on. By the way, Last night they had an accident. I mentioned in yesterday's video that they were doing the demolition derby yesterday, and they had an accident, and they had to have, I think they had to have somebody life flighted out of the demolition derby, so they're doing that tonight. So hopefully they comped everybody's tickets and everybody came back for that, but it's going on behind us. So, hopefully the software will get that out. But if you end up hearing like something that looks like, here's like engine roaring, that's just what that is. So it's fine. Did I end up doing GAC just for, I think I did last night for whatever reason on this account. I was like, I just saw that. I'm like, did I do a GAC on this account last night? And the answer is, of course, probably yes, because sure. But I'm going to do an account update on my newest account, the free-to-play account that I started back in June after the free-to-play changes came through. I am not happy with the way my fleets are progressing, because it's like I'm working uphill, because it's like all of the stuff that you would have achieved going up to 85, I'm nowhere close to that yet. And so my fleets are really suffering because of that, and I'm not happy at all about that. What did I just do? Oh, that's the one thing that bugs me about this. If you hit anything up here on the wrong spot, it'll just be like, oh, you were hitting something on the other side of the face of the earth. But so you really have to pay attention to where you're clicking with this web client. We're going to be good. Oh yeah, I need to do some of these. Do a couple of these polls. But yeah, back to me and my wife. We went to, had to go up. We ended up going to, I wanted to try this diner that we'd driven by for years, and that we've never stopped at. I'm like, yeah, I want to try that place. And we went in, and they had good food. It's just, I had a burger, and I'm like, it's a burger with cheese and bacon. How bad can it be? It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it's like a diner that's been around for 30 years or 25 years at least. And so, but yeah, the burger's mid. And I mean, we'll go back, because I'm not a person who lets one bad meal ruin it, because my wife thought her meal was really good, and she's like, I need to come here at lunch. I need to get order takeout for lunch. And I'm like, okay. Like you can do that, but it's just place she didn't even know, and she works close to the place, and she's like, I've never been here. I'm like, okay. So we went there and we had food, and then we tried to go kitchen shopping, because we had some vouchers for our kids, and we went to the store, and the lady's like, can you come back tomorrow, because they were getting ready to close at 7:00, and she wanted to go home, and so she's like, can you come back well, she didn't say it in that kind of a voice. She was very, she wasn't, it's a retail store, and so she wasn't dressed exactly like she works in retail. It's like, it was just frustrating. That's probably the best way I can that's probably the best way for me to say it, because it's like, it's just one of those times you're like, really? And so my wife's like, because she's like, oh yeah, we can come back tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, so we have to make an additional stop tomorrow, which we hadn't planned on doing, and then we tried to go to Sam's Club to get gas. And the guy's like, I'm going to close the gas station as soon as these two people fill up. It's like 7 o'clock. And I'm like, and so we went down the road and we got gas, whatever, but it was a little bit more expensive. So I'm like, I'll just get some gas here and then we'll get some gas tomorrow after we go back to JCPenney's. We'll have to make another stop at the gas station because, why wouldn't we? Because of course we want to make it. Of course we want to go back to the store, and of course we want to go back to Sam's Club to get gas. Because why wouldn't we want to do that today? Why wouldn't we want to do that tomorrow when we could have done it today? But it's an imperfect situation, I guess. It's just 7 o'clock. We have to roll up the sidewalks. That's kind of the feeling that we were given. It's like, really? It's 7 o'clock. I get it that it's Saturday, but it's 7 o'clock. It's not. And, I'm filming this at 9:13, so this is like 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, And it's just like, why? Why do you have to do it this way? It doesn't have to be this hard, I think. Insanely and frustrating. Anyway, that's all I got for today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, feel free to let me know. If you want to talk about anything, I'm here. But remember, it's only life advice if you take it. And because if you don't take it, then it's just random advice that you never took that I could have altered your life for the better. Been around the block. Anyway, God bless. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.